I think what we're going to do now is we now need to add what are the different activities going on in the session. So your session plan, right? So if you look at your session plan, your individual session plan is going to have different sections, which is the first one is a warm up, and in your case you're gonna do a counter according to opponent's weakness. You're then going to do like a small sided game with defensive organization. You're going to do 11v1, 11v11 30-minute session, right? So now how do we put this in? So now it's simple. Once you are in your module, in your session, so this was the general sessions we created earlier. So let's go with defending as a module, right? So now in this you can create a new activity, right? So you can create new, you can fill in this information. So your activity name is going to be this is going to be a warm up 15 by 15 yard warm up. We're going to do counter according to opponent's weakness, right? We're going to call it counter according to opponent weakness, right? And this is a warm up. You're going to do it for 20 minutes. Was it 20 minutes? Yeah. So this sorry, 15 minutes, right? So we're going to do this for 15 minutes. Say if you want to give some feedback to the students, you can give a feedback to them, right? So you can give a feedback. You can give a description. So your description is going to be defending and counter attack. And your rules, or your how do you do this activity. So I think I've copied this earlier for you. So how do we do this activity? Let's probably copy this, right? So you can copy this. So just copy this so that you can get the number formatting, right? And equipments and objectives, right? So this is one way of doing it. You can do this and you hit create, your activity would be created. But now here's the magic. So say when you hit create, you can hit save as template, right? And if you hit save as template, now instead of going through all this trouble, once you create it one time, then it becomes very simple. All you have to do is add from library, and see earlier I had added this defending and counter attack, and this option becomes available for you. You can change any, if you want to make small changes, you can do this here, and all you can do is create activity, and that activity is already here for you, right? So this is how you can do it. And let's just say you wanted to give some feedback on this activity for what the player is doing, right? So I've added an example for that as well. I think we tried developing attack. Let's make this as a scoreable activity. Let's do a descriptive feedback, and that means when you use this activity, you can give feedback for an individual player. You can say, hey James. You can say James needs to focus on the ball a little bit more, right? So you need to mention who is doing him. So John King is the one measuring him, and then you can save it, right? If you want to mark as attendance, you can mark as attendance, and you mark your session as complete.